Hi, welcome to Sacred Space Online. I'm Melody White. We appreciate your presence. This is part of our crossover series. I think this is the fifth one in this series. We'll probably add some more eventually later, but these are just used in different ways to cross over, and we kind of use eagle as our feature pose. As eagle is just this beautiful pose that allows us to cross the body over it. Things are spinning off of it. So you see things that come before the eagle to half moon, building up to it, and the things that come after. So this is going to be kind of a culmination of what you've seen in the four previous ones to this. This is probably available to foundations, intermediate to vinyasa. So you could have done let's say you've done your child, hip circles, cat and cow, and that's where you are right now. So you've done all of that, and now you've done hip circles, tabletop, cat and cow, and then you're back to tabletop. And of course you can work off different places, because if I'm in down dog, all I have to do is drop the knees down to go to tabletop. But I'm going to start from down dog. And I'm going to walk the dog starting to the left first. So lift to toes, exhale, left heel down, right knee bends. Lift to toes, exhale, other side. Inhale, lift to toes, exhale, lower both heels. 3 or 4 breaths. Left knee drops down, kickstand left shin. So this tells me right now I am developing something to the right side. So this is a left side plank, but it's opening my heart to the right. It's opening right side body. Then I rotate down, cheetah, 3-point, plank. Again, if this is your first time, maybe Sphinx. If it's not, it could be a vinyasa, depending on where you're putting it in. Extended cobra, back to down dog. Lift to toes, lower the heels. And then I could lower the knees. And I want to get my heart up, because those have been heart down and sideways. So I want to keep that opening to the right. I shift my feet to the left, lean on that right hip. And here's my poster girl. Left hand down, right arm up and over. This is also known as mermaid. 5 or 6 breaths, lift up. Right hand down, left hand walks forward, followed by the right. Round for cat. Thread the needle. Inhale, left arm out. Exhale, left shoulder onto the ground. Right hand forward, right hip back. So you can see these are several things we've used in these other videos, but just all put together. Right hand under the shoulder, slide the left hand through, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. And then left leg lifts and steps between the hands. I pivot to the right. Everything is opening to the right or rotating to the right. Heart pulls forward. I bend into Skandasana, left side, so my heart faces the right. I lift up, halfway lift, fold, and then I can take a twist here. Left hand down, right hand to sky, heart opening to the right. Halfway lift, fold. I can pivot to the right here. Now, I can, if I want to, stack right foot on top of left. This gives me an opening to the right. Push back, come forward, move through a vinyasa, and meet in down dog. Halfway lift, fold. Now left leg lifts. I could step up if I want to. If I want to touch this back, I could pivot right here, or I could lift up and rise. So sometimes it feels good to lift the heart up, and that's exactly why I want this one right here. But you have choices. Anytime you rotate, you have a choice, step up or step back. So we're stepping up. Maybe we do our first 2 prana building breaths here, hands to heart. And then we bow. Halfway lift, fold. Right foot steps back, pivot a quarter turn. Halfway lift and fold. Now, I could just hold this fold. I could do Skandasana again. I could do another twist to the right. So, or I could split up. Skandasana could be on the back and only the twist on the right. There are endless options. You just choose. So I could hold this fold if I want, but I want to keep the momentum. So I'm going to go back to Skandasana. Halfway lift, fold, take that twist, halfway lift, fold. Now, I want that twist because right here is where I want another twist. Revolve, side angle. Shoulders stack, right hand to sky, hold 4 or 5 breaths, drop the back knee down, push it back, and then come forward, back heel lifts, fold, halfway lift, fold. And then I might want to do I could do bend and straighten here if I wanted to. I could do a Hindi squat here. I don't have to. Let's say we're going to not do it right now, okay? And then we rise up, and big sigh hand comes to heart. So right here, if I wanted to, so everything's been going this way, okay? So I could take that eagle to half moon if I wanted to right here. There are other, well, we'll look at a couple of things. So I could do that right here if I wanted to. I could go eagle, and then I could move into that half moon, opening up and releasing, and halfway lift and fold. And then if I wanted to get rid of that energy, and I'm not going to rock back because I've got this thing on my back, but I can go down to a toe squat, roll back and forth, and then jump it back, push to down dog, or move through a vinyasa down dog. And then I could sit back and close it off with a neutralizer of Vajrasana and just lift up, down through center, out and up, hands to heart, inhale here, exhale lion, round. And then I would push that down dog, and then I'd walk that dog right and left, and then I'd start all that to the other side. Start with that modified side plank. And then you'd move yourself around this way. So in this particular full rotational mandala, you'll see that twists often rotate in the opposite direction of regular standing mandalas. But on this one in particular, which is really a concept learned by Miss Linda Reed, is I can choose to go to the right based on the fact that I want the energy to open to the right. And mine was twofold. I wanted the energy to open to the right to lead me to the eagle to half moon, but I also wanted to make it a twist series, and my twists were going to be to the right, so I'd have to rotate into the twist. So this is kind of a culmination of what you've seen in the other 4 videos for our crossover series. I hope you have some fun with this, so appreciate your presence, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.